So, there are two ways of making use of this video. One, you use my tips to your own advantage when building, or two, you just flat down copy what I do. I'm just saying, your choice. One thing to take note of though, is that this is not a tutorial. I'm simply giving you all suggestions while I build my own house. Let's roll. So, here's my house. In all of its glory. Pretty boring, blah blah blah. There's only little that you can place within it, and it's only got space for one NPC. Let's just say it's the guide. Let's get to work. So, the first thing I do is get some other materials, stone and sand in my case. Good houses tend to be made of different materials, which all tend to play a useful part in making a house. I'm talking Terraria and real life. Well, more of real life. Some things in Terraria just look good. I bet you there's at least one house in your neighborhood that's got glass, some sort of concrete, and wood, yours included. So I do encourage you to use a range of materials when making your house. That's the first tip. I then turn stone into stone bricks and slabs. I use that as flooring, walls, and an exterior for my house going upwards. Glass platforms, I just like how they look. Now here's something that you may not consider. Roofs. Houses don't necessarily need them, but it's mainly a thing of preference. If you guys struggle to build roofs, then just follow what I do. To put it simply, place blocks going across from the middle. Get it? It doesn't have to be 3 blocks like I do. You can make it as thick or thin as you want. I then use a hammer to, smoothen it out. Now I hope you guys are seeing what's becoming of this house compared to what it was at first. Now here's another thing I want to talk about. Having a lot of rooms. You may want to have a lot for several reasons. With the right furniture, you're able to invite more NPCs to your house. You can also make them look like standard rooms in a real life house. Kitchens, bathrooms, bedrooms. They may not be of any use, but Logic added furniture like toilets and sinks into the game for a reason. They look good, so don't be afraid to use them. I'm a bit of a boring person when it comes to that, so I just made a classic basic bedroom along with a little passage of accommodation for an NPC, as well as a little room on top, which doesn't really have a purpose to this day actually. It would be good for a lounge, I'd say. One thing I'd also suggest is to try and have every room have a different theme to them. Make them stand out, unlike me who just sticks with regular wood and stone. Bruh. There are so many blocks in Terraria, mods included. The combinations are literally limitless. Another cool thing I do is align the chimney with my furnace to make it, look as if the chimney's working as it's supposed to. Pretty cool trick, right? Glass walls for a basement. Yeah, ignore that. But yeah, those are all the tips that I can give. I'm not an expert in building, but I can at least give you some advice to make what I'd consider a good house in Terraria. So if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.